Hello, fellow fan geeks! It's your fangirl Tally, and it's time for some more Stargate SG-1. Are you ready? I know I am. We are taking a look at Season 3, Episode 4, Legacy. I'm super excited to share some designs from our merch store. Show your fan geek pride with official fan geek merch on shirts, caps, bags, and more. Check out our new designs. We've got classic gate quotes we love, like "Calm up" and "Indeed." If you have a custom design you'd like to see, please let us know in the comments below. Now back to the reaction. This promises to be interesting. I don't remember much about this episode from the name of it. Wind howling. And we're in a sewer. Fun.
Daniel? Any ideas about this place?
Well, it looks like it was built by a pretty advanced culture and then stripped and deserted.
The map showed no life signs.
That's not good.
Cute?
Look.
What do you think?
It's an ancient Goa'uld design.
That's not a happy thought. Another cartouche?
Now that is not a good smell.
That is not a good smell, is never a good answer to anything. Oh! Dead things.
Alright, level A.
Already been exposed. What are you going to do?
There's another one here.
Couple more over there.
They lock themselves in.
These aren't quite human. They're Goa'uld.
And they trap themselves in there?
This mechanism appears to have been damaged by a ribbon device.
Maybe they were trying to contain whatever did this.
Teal'c, do you recognize this symbol?
It is the crest of the Lindris,
Which is what? Or who?
a rival league of lesser Goa'uld who challenge the system lords.
A minor league.
Yes, there are 9.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Found them.
It's one of those Goa'uld tablet devices, the kind of
Can you translate it?
part of it is some sort of battle plan. I need the hand device that makes the screen go to the next page.
That thing?
Don't do it, Danny. Don't do it.
Nothing's happening.
What?
I felt something brush by me.
Yeah, alright, let's pack it out of here. Leave this to the medical containment unit. It's getting creepy.
Yeah, okay. That's not gonna give me nightmares.
Not a minute.
Okay. What's going on, Danny? This is
Daniel.
Were you calling me just
No.
You weren't calling my name in the locker room a minute ago.
No, it wasn't me. General Hammond's waiting for us in the briefing room.
this is a problem.
The Goa'uld died before their hosts. We know this due to a unique protein marker left in Goa'uld bodies or host bodies after a Goa'uld dies.
The same protein marker that was left in my body after Jolena was killed.
Yes.
How did they die, Doctor?
Well, at this point, sir, I can't really give you an accurate answer, and I may never be able to.
Why not?
As with Major Carter, when these Goa'uld symbiotes died, they rapidly decayed and were absorbed by the host. There's no Goa'uld
Sorry,
corpse
guys.
for me to study.
What about biowarfare? Poison, disease, that kind of thing.
The Goa'uld are immune to such things.
What about the hosts?
Humans were normal. No wounds, no infections.
Okay, then why are they dead?
According to Teal'c, the door was disabled from the inside. Locked in with no food, no water, they probably died of starvation.
Right now, I'm more concerned with who killed the Goa'uld and why.
The system lords would be the most likely suspect.
But if the door was disabled from the inside, how'd the perp or perps get out?
Maybe the assassins weren't visible. And we're the ones who let them out.
Reetou. You think Reetou were in there?
Reetou would not spare the host. Reetou weaponry does much damage to the human body.
Well, there you go.
Dr. Jackson, what about that Goa'uld tablet device?
Ka-chunk.
It's a Goa'uld dialect akin to Latin. From what Teal'c and I have made out so far, it's some sort of attack plan. I'm still trying to figure out how to scroll to the next page, if there is a next page.
Dr. Jackson, I want you to make translating that tablet your top priority.
Yes, sir.
Dismissed.
Is he the only one hearing that? What the hell? Uh-oh.
In from opera.
What the hell is going on?
Infiltration.
It's because they went in there with no masks on?
Infiltration.
Why is only Daniel affected? Chunk, I'm not going to get over that anytime soon. Why is he hearing the Stargate in his locker? Storage cabinet? Oh, okay, that's not normal.
Step through the gate.
This isn't real.
Oh, yeah, this is going to give me all kinds of nightmares. Very, very, very much has. What are you doing with the saline bag?
Hello. Hello.
you believe in ghosts?
Nope.
No. Neither do I. Which means there has to be a logical explanation.
For what?
When we were in the Limber's chamber, I felt something brush by me. And I've heard voices. And I keep seeing the dead Goa'uld from the massacre.
Where?
Well, last night they were in my closet. In like a Stargate event horizon without the gate.
In your closet?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think they're really dead.
Who? Stiffs in the morgue?
No, the 9 Goa'uld that were using them as hosts. I translated a phrase in a tablet that I thought meant attack, but when I refined the translation, I realized it means to enter by infiltration.
And you think that's what they're doing?
Yes.
Through your closet?
Teal'c said the Linvers were being hunted by the System Lords, right? And what if they used some sort of technology that transformed their bodies into, I don't know, energy or something?
Energy?
Or something. I don't know exactly how.
Like
so I have to
ascension?
figure that part out. The point is, they're here. They've entered by infiltration, and now they want me as a host.
All 9 of them?
That sounds crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta admit there are some holes in your theory here.
Well, it's a theory, not a proof.
Why are you the only one who can see them? Why didn't they come through my closet? Aside from the fact that yours is cleaner.
I don't know. The only other theory I can come up with is I'm having some sort of nervous breakdown.
Or something.
Or something,
Dr. Mackenzie?
Colonel?
I'm not going to enjoy this, am I?
Part of Dr. Mackenzie's work involves analyzing psychological data from SG units, specifically looking for common side effects to gate travel. Jackson's episode yesterday may have uncovered a serious one.
Dr. Fraser's been treating you for headaches lately, hasn't she?
Yes. What's that got to do with Daniel?
Well, you're not the only one. 53% of SG field personnel also have a history of them.
A lot of people get headaches. What's your point?
Dr. Jackson has experienced what I characterize as a first-break psychotic episode, which may be manifesting full-blown hyperphrenic schizophrenia.
Migraines are often one of the first signs.
Wait a minute. Daniel's a schizophrenic, and it's caused by the Stargate?
It's the only logical explanation we have right now, Colonel.
Well, it sounds fairly theoretical to me. Does anybody think it could be stress?
As much as I'd like to think that's all it is, the evidence just doesn't point that way. Daniel has paranoid delusions, auditory and visual hallucinations.
Dr. Jackson's dopamine levels have increased in the left hemisphere of his brain. All these symptoms are textbook schizophrenia.
I don't understand how this could happen without us noticing signs.
Nobody knows the exact cause of schizophrenia. Some cases are genetic, but there's no history of it in Daniel's family. When it's not genetic, it's environmental, and the Stargate is a plausible environmental cause.
I've been through the gate as many times as Daniel, and I don't have headaches.
Well, your body may have some kind of immunity, possibly due to Jolinar.
All right. Let's say, for the sake of argument, that it is the Stargate, a theory to which I do not ascribe. Then why don't we just put a little sign at the base of the ramp that says, gate travel may be hazardous to your health. I can live with that.
So can I, sir.
The Air Force can't. I can't risk any SG officer having delusions in the middle of a crisis. Therefore, as we speak, all outstanding SG teams are being recalled for evaluation.
You're shutting down the whole program.
Now, only until Dr. Mackenzie and their team submit their report. If his theory is proven correct, limits will be placed on the number of missions. Till then, the Stargate is closed.
General?
There is no debate, Colonel.
Yep, of course not.
What about Daniel, sir?
For now, we're going to medicate him and let him rest in one of the VIP rooms.
But if his symptoms persist or he becomes a threat to himself or anyone else, we'll have to commit him to mental health.
That is a really fast write-off. A really fast write-off. Why do they want to get him out of the mountains so fast? That is not okay.
Check. Oh.
What? Didn't see that?
Actually, I was owing about something else. Checkmate. I should have done that 2 moves ago. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, well, you're a little off.
I don't feel off. I feel fine. No headaches, no tension. I mean, I feel normal.
It's because it was just stress. And I have a very calming effect on stressed out people.
No, you don't, Jack.
How about a game of gin?
I'm not very good at gin.
Good. Get the cards.
Uh-oh. Poor Danny.
Jack?
Yeah?
It's nothing.
Oh, Daniel.
You all right?
I'm fine. How are you feeling?
Good. Real good.
There's a Goa'uld in you. I've got to get it out. Yeah. There's no Goa'uld in me. Sorry. I saw it. I saw it.
All right. Come on.
Easy. Put your head down.
Oh, Daniel. There is actually something in here. Oh, God. And now he's out of the mountain.
Don't expect much. If he becomes agitated, call the aides.
Jack?
It's us, Daniel. Can you see us?
I was just making sure you weren't figments of my mind. They took away my glasses in case I broke the lenses and tried to hurt myself.
Oh, God.
They treating you okay?
Yeah.
God, I hate this episode already.
I'm sorry
For what?
for being such a head case.
It's not your fault, Daniel.
Colonel O'Neill believes it has something to do with the Lindris.
Remember in that chamber you said you felt something rush by you?
Yes. It was them. I know you don't believe me, but I felt them. They heard me. They're coming.
God. Poor Daniel.
They're coming.
Only your friends are here, Daniel Jackson.
They're coming. I hear footsteps. Footsteps?
Daniel, there are no footsteps. Stay with us.
Footsteps?
Guys. Oh, God! Did not need that. Shanks is such a good actor. I hate it.
It's one of them. He's right there.
There is no one at my side, Daniel Jackson.
Yes, there is.
Want to get the AIDS?
Something just went inside Teal'c.
You're hallucinating, Daniel.
Oh, just stand there! Get it out of him!
We already saw the gold, and now it's in Teal'c. Oh no, there's a thingy. It came from the...
Marcello.
Okay, let's raise the dose. 5 mils at 4-hour intervals.
Marcello.
Marcello.
Infiltrate.
God, I hate seeing them like that.
Nothing worse than losing your mind and knowing it's happened.
Infirmary.
Yes, inventions to fight the Goa'uld.
Oh no. Oh, one of Marcello's things to infiltrate, fight the Goa'uld, to kill them.
Dr. McKenzie! Dr. McKenzie!
Teal'c is gonna get super sick.
Teal'c's symbiote is dying. I can't explain why.
Teal'c, what about that Calno-Reen thing?
Is he having hallucinations like Dr. Jackson?
No. His dopamine levels are normal. Besides, Daniel didn't have the same physical symptoms. They seem to be unrelated.
What are we talking about, time-wise?
Without another symbiote, a day, 2, maybe less. Even if we found another larval Goa'uld in time, there's no telling if it would survive either.
Wow.
Dr. Jackson.
Just, 1 second.
Look, Daniel, it's time for your meds.
I don't need any more drugs. What I need is to get the ones you got in my system out of my system.
No, Daniel, you need rest.
I think I've rested enough. Just Tell me one thing. Is Teal'c sick?
Not that I'm aware of. I haven't been to the SGC. Dr. Jackson, I insist you calm yourself. Otherwise, I'll have to have you restrained and further sedated.
Why are you so quick to jump to the conclusion I'm crazy? I mean, I'm dangerous. I'm out of control. That's because I'm kind of acting that way, aren't I? I just need to get these drugs out of my system. Look, Doctor, I know you probably hear this from patients all the time, but I think I'm cured.
You're right, I hear it all the time. I'm afraid it doesn't work that way. You don't get well from something like this overnight.
You do if there were an alien organism inside you making you think that you were sick when you really weren't.
Mm-hmm. And you found this out how?
Cello told me.
Cello?
He's an alien old man we met on P3C 599.
Dr. Jackson, you haven't had any visitors.
No, of course I haven't. See, Cello is dead.
Dead? Yet he told you that there was someone inside you making you appear crazy?
Well, that sounds crazy.
That's a good point. I wouldn't buy that if I were you either. Just do me one favor, okay? Contact the SGC. Find out if Teal'c is sick, if he is. Promise me you'll let me talk to Jack O'Neill.
Dr. McKenzie seems to think there's some sort of change with Dr. Jackson.
A change, sir?
He's requesting that you come out there, Colonel.
Change, and he wants Jack. That's interesting.
Hey, Daniel.
You don't need to walk on eggshells anymore. I'm better.
Okay.
So I hear. It's not that I doubt you, but why do you think it happened all of a sudden?
I don't completely understand it myself, but I saw something come out of me and go into Teal'c. And then I heard Cello's voice.
Cello.
Just hear me out. I'm guessing it wasn't actually Cello. It was probably some sort of technological or organic recording. And it said something about delivering Cello to the vile Goa'uld, which made me start thinking. Maybe I had some sort of Goa'uld-killing invention inside of me. One of Cello's inventions.
And that's what made you nuts?
Well, since I don't have a Goa'uld, a side effect of this invention must make normal people act like they're schizophrenic. Look, Teal'c is sick, right?
It's killing his Goa'uld.
Well, he does have a Goa'uld.
Oh, crap. That's a problem. But it got Danny out.
Your dopamine levels are back to normal.
I'm back to normal.
Okay, let's say your concept about Cello's Goa'uld killing invention is right. Why did it take so long to go into Teal'c?
I don't know. Maybe it needed a close proximity to sense his Goa'uld larva. Look, I had a lot of time locked in that little room to think about this. It makes sense. Why am I back to normal? And coincidentally, hours after touching me, Teal'c is sick.
All right, why didn't I get sick when we were playing cards the other night and you're jumping all over me?
Because last I heard, you don't have a Goa'uld larva.
All right, but Daniel, look, we ran every test we have. MRI, CAT scan, X-rays, full blood workup. There is nothing foreign in Teal'c or his symbiote.
It's there. I know it. I saw it.
Daniel, those bodies had only been there a month. Michello's been dead for 6 months. How could he be responsible?
What if he planted those killing devices there 6 months ago? Or a year ago? And the Limbers walk into their meeting and...
Like a landmine.
Yes. World War I mines are still going off in France today, even though the soldiers that planted them are long since dead.
You think that Michello made this thing, right?
Right.
We created off everything in Michello's laboratory to Area 51, and it's all in our database. Let's see if we can find something that looks familiar.
Not a bad idea. Wait,
Right there. Right there. Back it up.
that's the exact thing.
I picked that up in the Limbers chamber.
Why did he make so many page-turning devices?
Could be our landmine.
Could be our landmine.
On the right is the PTD from the Limbers, and the one on the left is from Area 51.
They look exactly like the one we found on Argos. The Limbus probably thought it was one of their own.
It's a good way to hide a mine.
Yeah. The question is, how do we set it off?
No. Okay. Let's see what happens when we use it on the tablet.
Oh, wow.
I am counting 5, 10 altogether. So if all PTDs are the same, we're looking at about 10 per device.
That explains how I got infected. There were 9 Limbers.
And when you activated the device, the last one went into you.
Okay, let's try and immobilize one and put it under the scope.
I'm going right into her.
Gloves are breached!
Whoa!
General Hammond, be hazmat observation right away.
No!
Uh-oh. Everybody's gonna go schizophrenic.
Great.
Lock it down.
We have a breach.
Is there any chance of further contamination to the base?
Judging by what happened with Daniel, sir, as long as we stay in here and we don't go near anybody else, the base is probably secure.
Dr. Warner to B Hazmat 3 observation stat. Containment team to B Hazmat 3 for containment integrity scan.
There has to be an answer in this tablet.
Is there anything we can do from in here?
Nothing, Colonel. All the specimens are inside us. Since we're infected by multiple organisms, we can expect our symptoms to be rapidly acute.
I'd like to apologize in advance for anything I may say or do that could be construed as offensive as I slowly go nuts!
Likewise, Colonel.
At least Jack knows he's gonna
Colonel?
be a jackass.
Janet?
Carter?
Uh-oh.
Sir, there's nothing wrong with me.
Sam, you've got 4 of those things in you.
But I know that, but I feel fine.
You're not seeing or hearing any of this stuff?
No, sir, I feel completely normal. Somehow I must be immune.
I'm afraid I can help.
Not much, I'm afraid.
Doctor, there's nothing wrong with me. Sir, I'd like Dr. Warner to take some tests, try to figure out why.
I'm afraid that's not possible. That would risk another person being contaminated, not the entire base.
So those organisms left my body, I might be immune. I may be the only one who can go in there and help them.
We don't know that, Dr. Jackson. I can't let you risk it. Dr. Warner will stay here. We'll get whoever else you think can help. But you're going to have to figure it out in there.
I understand, sir. Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I think I spoke too soon.
What's wrong?
Oh, God, something's happening.
You're falling out dead.
I think they're dead.
Daniel, I could have sworn I heard...
Cello?
Yes. He said my Goa'uld captor is dead, but I don't have a Goa'uld.
But you did.
You did?
That has to be it. Janet said that when a Goa'uld dies, it dissolves into a host and leaves a unique protein marker.
So these Goa'uld-killing inventions died because they detected the protein marker? That doesn't make any sense. Why isn't Jack immune? He should have some sort of protein marker left over from Hathor's school.
No. No, that Goa'uld left Colonel O'Neill's body and died before it had a chance to take over. Janet, can you hear me? Can we extract my blood and inject it into everyone that's infected?
No, your blood types don't match. You'd have to separate the protein from the rest of the blood.
Okay, how do I do that?
You don't have the necessary equipment in there. Even if you did, it would take weeks.
Come on, I mean, there's gotta be a way. We got all this stuff.
I'm sorry, but you need to use high-pressure liquid chromatography to separate and isolate the protein fractions from the rest of the blood. That would yield 30 to 40 proteins. Then you'd have to test each one of them to find...
Okay, I get the point.
Centrifuge.
What? What about the centrifuge?
Put as much blood as possible in centrifuge.
She's getting hot while giggling crazy.
You're wasting your time, Major.
He's very good at that.
Okay. Now what?
Oh, it's so hot. It's too hot. They're trying to suffocate us.
Janet!
No! You're a Goa'uld! Stay away!
Not a Goa'uld, Janet. It's me, Sam.
I'm your friend.
Put the test tube in the centrifuge.
Then what? More than one step at a time, please.
Janet, get back with me here. We're trying to separate that protein from my blood, remember? The centrifuge just finished. Now what?
Major, you're wasting your time. If she thinks there's another way, she's not in her right mind. There's only one way to separate that protein.
You don't need to. Just need to separate red blood cells.
What? What's she talking about?
I see where you're going. I see where you're going. Don't even try to separate the proteins. Just separate the rejectable parts and give them all the rest.
What?
The part that makes blood types incompatible is just the red blood cells and a few things in the plasma. If we can get those out, the rest should be safe.
Quick freeze.
Quick freeze.
Major, look in the freezer over there. See if there's any dry ice.
Yeah, there's a ton of it.
Good. Now, follow my directions very carefully.
Come on, Sam.
Looks good. Pick your first patient.
This was your idea. Wanna be first?
That's a lot of alcohol. Maybe it's sweat.
You look terrible.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Give you a shot. Will you let me do that?
Well, he didn't deck you in the face, so that's something.
Janet?
I'm hearing...
You hearing the cello?
Yeah. Ah!
Yay! Hate episodes like this. I mean, I love them, but I hate them too. And those are gross. That was inside him. Yucky. Super yucky. Now, Teal'c. Here's hoping this works.
Okay. Well, I don't know if this is going to work. He'll have the marker, but he'll still have a Goa'uld larva. Depends on how smart Michello made the little beggars.
Worked. And now he needs to tell Marie. Yeehaw! If ever there was a yeehaw moment. Oh, that was a creepy episode. I did not like. Okay, I did like, but you know what I mean. I don't need the nightmares that it's gonna come with. What did you guys think? Comment below, let me know. I always love hearing from you. As always, hit that like button below, please. And if you're not already a fellow fan geek, please subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out, and we appreciate it so very much. And hit that notification bell with your notifications turned on so that you know every time we drop a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.